Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today I'm going to be flipping through Mad Magazine number 307, released December 1991. Our price, $1.75, which is indeed cheap. But before I do that, I would like to say, hey, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe on to this channel. If this is your first time coming by, never hurts to subscribe. And if you've come here before and you enjoy what I do, please hit subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Also, leave a comment. Do a thumbs up on the video. That stuff all helps, and I really, really appreciate it when you guys do that. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. These people support me on that, and that's David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Ed Meisinger, Doug Guilford, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead, Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Kyle Bridget. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. If you're wondering, what do I get out of it? You get these awesome stickers. They look beautiful. Look at that. You can see them in action. Ah, jeez. Anyway, you can see them in action here. Max Corners here. Potter's EB System Weights Measures, Potter's EB channel logo. You get those no matter what amount you support me at. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's get down to brass tacks. Here I am. Mad Magazine number 307. Not much to say about this. You know, I'm going through each one. The box that has like 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300. And I just reach in there and grab it. And I don't know, I kind of grabbed this cover because of how unspectacular it is. It just, I don't know. I don't like it. And that's why I picked it. There are a few things about it. One is this logo. And I don't know how long this logo lasted, but it was very strange. And it is very strange. Sorry, I need to get my water. Because it's like the aspect ratio is all goofy. It's not like they drew the MAD logo taller. It's almost like when you are in Windows or something and you have a picture and then there's that little box at the bottom and that like changes the size of it. But when it's not locked in and you can like squish it flat or like squish it like that, that's what this reminds me of. Like they just shrank it this way and it was forced to be taller. It's weird. I don't know if that bothers anybody else, but it's always bothered me. And actually, this one too has always bothered me because it's the exact same one, but it's shrank. It's like squished, shorter. And it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. And in fact, I hate it. Anyway, so in Ye issue, Robin Hood, also backdraft. It's such a low effort cover. I'm pretty surprised by it. And this is by R.A. Williams. Hey, if you want to flip along with me, I have down below. I should have a link to Doug Guilford's madcoversite.com. Richard Williams, that's who it is. Sometimes I forget to mention the artist that does something, or I might skip over something entirely, and you might want to know what it is. And so if you go to that link, you can sort of flip along with me. Here we have this book, Completely Mad. I've owned a couple copies of it, actually, and I think I've sent a few of the copies to viewers of this channel. And it's wonderful. It's a great book. Here's the super special. I certainly don't own this one, but I don't remember this cover at all. Now, another shout out to my patrons. I have this beautiful new camera where the text is actually in focus. You can actually read small text. Thanks to them. That's how I afforded this, is the people on Patreon. War is what happens when arms are used instead of heads. Again, an amazing, amazing thing. Quote there. With a lot of wisdom. Here are the vital features. Family Matters, a Mad TV satire, Mort Drucker. If Your Home Life was reported the same way as the evening news, Paul Coker Jr. The Lighter Side of, Dave Berg, obviously. Don't know why I had to pause there. Hack Draft, a movie satire. Okay, so hold on. They got one TV satire, and they also have two movie satires. They have Hack Draft and then Robin Hood. This is tough. Is this... I'm thinking Angelo Torres and then Mort Drucker there. Or I'm screwing this all up. Sergio Aragonés, obviously. Wait, maybe who did this? Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut, and it's gonna go Mort Drucker, Angelo Torres, Mort Drucker again. I think I might be wrong on that. I'm looking at those. Yeah, I don't know who it is though, but I think the Throbbing Hood, I am incorrect on. Oh, look at this. Oh, jeez. Boom. Phil Hartman. During a recent taping of NBC's Saturday Night Live, I encountered cast member Phil Hartman in deep concentration midway through your incisive article about Madonna. I snapped this photo because I thought you'd enjoy his reaction. SNL's popular Phil Hartman in what may be a first, a photo of a celebrity voluntarily reading an issue of MAD that contained absolutely no reference to him whatsoever. None. Zero. Zip. Phil Hartman tragically killed. His wife killed him. And yeah, he was my favorite. He was on not only Saturday Night Live in an era that I really enjoyed, but also the show News Radio that I loved. And he was a star of that as well. What is this? Cake My Day. For my 13th birthday, my parents threw me a surprise party, but I was even more surprised when I saw the cake. Yuck. I'm unimpressed with this letter section. Here we have Family Matters with Mort Drucker. So I was correct. Obviously. He's always getting top billing. It's like the least you can do. Family Matters. Am I wrong in saying that the pinnacle of black representation in American television came in the 90s? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters. Why can't I think of the name? Oh, In Living Color. What else? Arsenio Hall. What else? The one, it's a sitcom. Martin also. And all of those were on network television. I think that it's all been downhill since then. I don't know. I don't know why I'd say it's all downhill. I don't have a dog in the race. But this is like one of the greatest shows of all time. Mostly because I watched it when I was a kid. And yeah, I love it. I don't understand this, though. How it's just like everything is grayed out in certain panels. Oh, I get it now. All right. Maybe if I was reading it, I would understand it. I understand you folks go to a lot of different places together. Bowling alleys, pool rooms. We go any place the laughs are free. Or we go any place the laughs are. Then you want to go to Cheers. Well, we do go to my restaurant, Ratewell's Place. As a matter of fact, we were there 2 nights ago. Menus, dude. Anyway, so they're flashbacks. Those are like cut scenes. How dare I? Hold on. All right, I'm gonna read this setup. Let's see. My next purchase from the money I get from Patreon is a remote zoomer, so I don't have to like reach up. Okay, we got all the information I need. Card, I'm sorry. Oh, his name's Carl, but it's Card. I'm sorry to say, I'm placing you and everyone in your house under arrest for robbery. Robbery? Who is accusing us of that? Let the person come forward. We have a right to meet our accuser. Actually, it's not one person, Card. It's a lot of people. Take a look. Hey, Grandma, I've been doing that wisecracking old lady shtick for years as Sophia on Golden Girls. And Harriet, I've been a smart-ass sitcom mom for seasons before you. Get a life and an original role. And Card, I'm afraid to say that I originated the role of the warm-hearted, chubby, overwhelmed father on 8 is Enough. That's not all Card stole. Take his behavior with irksome. Norton and I started that buddy stuff on the Honeymooners when I was still in black and white. I had to send you pow right to the moon. You know, that hat that I wear it because I feel like it makes me look like Ed Norton from Honeymooners. I know it's a different type of hat, but I don't have that type of hat. Anyway, so it's all the stuff that they stole. And, here's, so irksome. Urkel is a mix between Pee Wee Herman and what's-his-face? Jerry Lewis? Yeah, that's it. Look, he was out of practice drawing Jerry Lewis. When you're drawing Jerry Lewis in the 90s, you forget. You forget what he looks like. It's hard. Hard work. If your home life was reported the same way as the evening news. Look at this. I just love looking at Paul Coker's artwork. Here's the thing. I don't think his name doesn't seem to come up that often. I feel like I'm the only person that is singing the praises of Paul Coker. And that's a shame. Certainly not in the realm of like his work with, who was it? The Christmas People. I'm not going to remember, but somebody in the chat will remember. If your home life was reported the same way as the evening news, all talks have reached an impasse. He's the one who should call and apologize. She's the one who should call and apologize. Oh, I don't know. Who wrote this? This is Dave Berg level stuff. An unprovoked act of terrorism. An innocent victim of torture. You'll get your dessert when you finish those peas. A band of mindless, screaming zealots. Subjected to a news blackout. Sent a message to the free world. I'm grounded. I hit my little brother in the eye with a water Uzi. Oh my God. Yeah, not that funny. I was really being generous with the yucks. The Harmonious Homeboys homicide. Girl, you're so cute. I cut my cap. I hope that you will dig my rap. Okay, this is where I'm going to, I want to talk about Dave Berg. Is that Dave Berg, I maintain, is one of the few people that regularly included black people into his cartoons. And this is one where it's like, I don't know, like, what is this? This is like an old man dancing and rapping, right? Girl, you're so cute. I tip my cap, and I hope that you will dig my rap. Rap's my thing, and I'm the king. How about we have a fling? This is possibly the worst rapping I've ever heard. Oh, maybe the worst rapping is that's why he does look like an old man. You like my style, but you're playing it cool. I know how it works. I ain't no fool. Enough, this is a violation of all my senses. Please stop. Thank you. I'm getting to you. I can see you melting. Another victim of my rap belting. What do you make of it, Inspector? No doubt about it. Jack the Rapper has struck again. Gotta say, not the best. It's really hard to make fun of rap. I don't know why. Frank Jacobs did it successfully. That shouldn't be a surprise, though. Here's some beautiful kind of Al Jaffe inventions. Recycling obsolete military equipment. Former combat helicopters can be mounted in crowded inner-city neighborhoods. Their whirring rotor blades will make the summer heat bearable for people too poor to afford air conditioners. The immense size of today's nuclear aircraft carriers make them perfect for conversion into floating football stadiums. Finally, team owners would easily be able to move their teams to wherever the biggest money is every week, if need be. Whoa! This is where the illustrations get real fun. They buried the lead on that. Look, that's kind of boring. Look at this page, though. Holy smokes. This is like 2 weeks in a row we get some really awesome non-fold and Jaffe stuff. Gosh, you just got to like take a moment to drink it in. Like, look at this guy. If made available to the general public, former Army tanks would quickly surpass BMW and Mercedes as the top status vehicle. They'd be especially popular in cities with high car theft rates and by people who like to park in tow-away zones. Look at how happy this guy looks. I think you can own a tank. There's people in Texas that own tanks, I think. 2 surplus torpedoes, connected by a platform, need only a rudder attachment to create a seagoing catamaran. Detonator caps should be removed, however, to avoid nasty results from minor collisions with rock swimmers or other catamarans. Gosh, it's just fun to look at his illustrations. Cargo and troop transport planes. Heavy cargo and troop transport planes are so huge they can easily be transformed into luxury condos and hotels. People will jump at the chance to sleep in the same comfort as American GIs. That would actually be really cool to get like C-130 Hercules. Who is this? Paper cuttings by Jerry Gerstin. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. These are done with paper. Writer Mike Snyder. You always remember. You never remember. You always remember the theme to a crappy TV sitcom from the 60s and 70s. To the songs. You never remember the words to the Star-Spangled Banner. You always remember that hot young French teacher in high school. You never remember a single word of French. I think I like that art a lot. Mike Snyder, you know, they can't all be home runs. I feel like Mike Snyder is another one of those people that does not. I don't know. How many writers in Mad Magazine can people name? It's all the artists. They get all the back pats and stuff. The controversial convicts comeuppance. Artist and writer Duck Edwing. This is so stupid. Number 9. Do you want your last cigarette? No, I don't smoke. Like the last chew of bubble gum. If you got a wad for me. Sure thing, number 9. Zach, the chief says, starting immediately, bubblegum is off the last request list. Here's something, though. Stranger than this guy's spit being able to create a bubble that lifts his head. Or his breath, I mean. Why is a executioner named Zach? That can't be. That's not normal. Disclaimers for oaths, mottos, and famous sayings. This is George Woodbridge art, surely. Can't see it, but I know it's him. I'm going to have to go a little bit faster because I think I just made that halfway point. Oh. All right, so this is Caldwell. John Caldwell. When did John Caldwell start? In 82. Number 230. Oh, okay. So by this time, he was doing this for a really long time. For some reason, I view him as like solidly 90s. I didn't realize he was working in MAD for that long. Holy smokes. Gross and beyond gross. Gross is guys who blow their nose at decibel level of... I'm just going to give up on that one, guys, okay? Gross is people who talk with their mouth full. Beyond gross is people who remove their food temporarily to be more clearly understood. Gross is fat guys with huge armpit stains on their shirt. Beyond gross is fat guys who periodically wring them out. Oh, God. He is the best, man. I love him. I think the more MADs I read, the more I enjoy John Caldwell. It's just, he's lovely. Hack Draft. This is a movie with, wasn't there one of those Baldwin brothers in this movie? I could be mistaken. I just remember not... Wait, was Robert De Niro in this movie? Did you see the Ron Howard film about firefighters? The firemen are brave, the special effects are incredible, but the script, we thought it was a cliche-ridden, substandard hack draft. I'll tell you what, how many good movies has Ron Howard made? I bet you could count them on one hand. I just rewatched that, I don't know. Oh, Angelo Torres. I did it. Hold on, let me check my record so far. Yes. Got that one, and that one. This is the last one. That's the one that I have no idea about. What did I see? I just saw this movie, Rush. I think that was the name of it. But it was about Niki Lauda and his, crash and career in Formula One. And it was like, I mean, there's good parts to it, but there's so much where it's just like, I don't know. I don't think that guy's that good. I'm going to say it, guys. He's not that good of a director. Spy vs. Spy. Clark and Edwing. I think I have to say that my favorite stand-in artist or team artist would be Bob Clark and Duck Edwing. I think, Manic really went ape with the sound effects, and they got them too. I don't know why, but at least it's not to that same extent. Paul Peter Porges. A second bathroom. Your getaway to fun and adventure. I feel like, how did he come up with this? I feel like he must have just gotten a second bathroom, right? Like he did a remodel at home or like moved into a house with 2 bathrooms and was like, this is very nice. And I'll be honest, I have 2 bathrooms. Not to brag. Thank you to the Patreons. I have 2 bathrooms and it is very nice. Coat check room for gatherings. Paddleball court with additional hazards. Emergency guest room. Non-alcoholic punch bowl for kiddie party. Romantic lovers retreat with waterfall. I don't know. I think it's just too weird to be funny. Real versus real. And this is Sam Viviano, right? Where's his name? Here we go. Yeah, Sam Viviano with Russ Cooper. Sam Viviano, he always does a good job obviously, he does a good job with his caricatures. He does a good job with the animals, too, or like cartoon characters that he has to do. I enjoy them. As seen by... Oh, this is kind of cool. Who did this? John Pound, artist, writers, Edie Smith, and Darren Johnson. Okay, let's zoom in here. I think this is going to be a real fun one. All right, so a smoker seen by a non-smoker. Psychologist. His lungs. Oh, it doesn't go all the way across the page. All right. This is how the smoker sees themselves, by the way. I love this illustration. That is very cool. The newspaper is seen by a parakeet, a bum, a disobedient dog. A road map seen by someone trying to read it, someone trying to fold it, someone who is totally lost. Your stereo seen by the neighbors, burglars, you. I don't really get that one. Like, you always want a better one. A teenager's car seen by his friends, the police, and the insurance company. The latest rock group seen by the fundamentalists, hotel managers, and music critics. A high school girl's boyfriend seen by her dad, her friends, herself. Oh, that's so romantic. That's very sweet. I love this, man. This is very cool. And I like this artist, John Pound. Kind of curious. What else has he done? Not a lot. He did something. He did something in issue 500. Huh. Anyway, that's very interesting. Yeah, okay, never mind. You guys don't care. A mad look at prison life. Oh my God, this is a classic. Poor guy. Well, he's going to the electric chair. He's probably a piece of shit, right? Jeez Louise. It's like, give me some... Wow, this is brilliant. Look at this one. It's very subtle. What is he? Maybe that's 6 years in? That's the part that is very clever. It's just the addition of the... just the addition of the numbers, man. Golly. And also... So, look at me. What a screw-up. Throbbing Hood, Prince of Heaves, and artist Jack Davis. I'm an utter failure. I'm always so baffled that he was still working in the 90s. I don't know why. But boy, oh boy. Look at how good he is. This movie was a stinker too, right? Like, they tried to make it a little too, I don't know. Did they try to make it too realistic? But it was still so absurd. I don't think you can really improve on the Robin Hood from whoa. Oh my gosh. This is part of this is reminiscent of Wolverton, Basil Wolverton. Oh my gosh. I don't think you can ever improve on the Disney Robin Hood. It's just the best. Golly, look at that. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. If it gets too windy for you there, let me know and I'll roll my window up. That's so disturbing. Oh my goodness. Here we have a lovely fold-in. Look at that. Classic Gulf War fold-in. Gotta love it. A fairy tale we would like to see. Artist John Pound. Writer Duck Edwing. Pure sugar canes. A thick honey coating on top of the cookie bricks. Cackle, the trap is complete. Now I'll capture delicious children to eat. Egad, Hansel. Look at the size of that anthill. Listen, Gretel, do you hear someone screaming? John Pound. I'm very interested in this John Pound character, and I hope you are too. I'm going to have to do some investigating about him. Anyway, hey, thank you guys so much for watching as I flipped through MAD number 307. Please remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, especially if you have an issue that you would like me to flip through that I have not yet flipped through. Thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.